Hello there, today we're going to give you an honest review of Dysplaced with a Y. This game is still in early access, it's under development, it's almost halfway done I would assume. It has 3 out of the 6 main areas unlocked with a 7th boss area and maybe some more later on. Fun fact, when looking up this game, what pops up on is Trump and all his political nonsense that goes on there. But yeah, I wish all these browsers and their search engines would stop trying to blow their political smoke up my ass. 85% of what they say is all lies and full of crap, and just like 85% of all these reviews out there are lies and full of crap, and if you believe them, every game is going to be a 9 out of 10, and that's just not friggin' true. It's not even close. This game is decent and all for its basic concept and for what you do, destroy everything, and the things are displaced, and so you find weird things all throughout the maps, but it does revert to things like parkour, basically, right? And parkour is, a cheap-ass mechanic that games use when they don't have any real content for themselves, or if they, and everybody just wants to use it as a basic thing to do in these games. But yeah, I think it's just basically a junk mechanic these days. But yeah, it has some of that in there. It's not really focused on that, so that's a good thing. It's not really too focused on it, but it has it, unfortunately. But yeah, I wish the map would zoom out all the way, but at least the map is okay. It's better than most maps, at least. But yeah, and things will be highlighted and I'll show you the names of what they are. So you can see trader there, you got pillars in there that you can talk to, you see where your campfires are, you see where the portals are, and things like that. And this is just the connection area that we have in here, so you can see the 3 portals, and there's 3 more to do. This game is about these pillars and trying to find a way to destroy them and block off their energy flow and clean the areas up there, rescue the people. It's got lots of collection stuff in here. As you can see, there's lots of little medallions you can earn that give you lots of experience for doing stuff like traveling distances. I haven't even gotten to the silver one right now, so yeah, I've finished the content in this game right now, and I'm just almost done the first little quest that you have there to get 250 k meters on there traveled, or not k meters, k meters. But yeah, there's lots of other things you can check out there, the recipes that you can learn and all that kind of stuff. Everything is mapped out and put in here, and then you have your little character sheet, and you have your weapons and your armor that you can upgrade. I don't know why I could upgrade my helmet, but I can't upgrade my armor. But yeah, it's blocked off with iron basically, and there are different requirements and different skills for them. There's only a couple sets of armor in this game basically. There's even less choice for weapons and stuff, but there is choices. You got daggers and swords and two-handed swords and spears and stuff. There's bows and slings are awesome. They stun guys. And bows kind of suck because they don't, and they take up more space with the arrows and crap, and bows don't go down to this little section down here. You have a horse whistle, so you can have a mount, you can summon, and bam, you summon. There you go, nice and simple. I can jump on them. That takes a little bit of time, and you gotta stop to dismount, but yeah, you can run around in there and travel like this, or I don't want to travel into the water, but yeah, you can have that. So you do get a horse eventually too in this game. So yeah, you basically get almost like everything you can feel like getting in this game for yourself. Other things in this game, you upgrade your capacity, your stack sizes. You can check out your skill tree. So when you go to campfire, new things unlock. Like you can discover a new food. You can then you can learn some of these special abilities, like getting more hit points, for example. 5 more hit points for these things. Unfortunately, it doesn't tell you what you needed to unlock these things. That would be nice. So maybe the developer can add those things there just to remind you, hey, to unlock this I needed this certain ingredients and I got it already, that type of thing. So people can remember what they are and help others trying to find out where they get them, like a stamina regen speed, for example, unlocking all these basic materials and all this kind of stuff. Some things aren't done yet. Work in progress. You can't find these fish in this game yet. You can't find like tomatoes and stuff in this game either, or iron, but there's lots of objects in this game that you can't break yet, like those pillars right there, for example. You can break almost everything in this game, but these things you need a hammer. But yeah, it says you need 120 damage. Well, I'm not quite there yet with my hammer. It's got 54 damage, so less than half, to do that. But you can do neat things with the tools in this game. Eventually, you can go there and separate the heads and the blades from the shafts, and the shafts have different properties. And the shafts, like the wooden shaft, for example, has the extra gather chance, which is the best thing to have for your, your axes and your hammers and your pickaxe, basically, right? Because you gather with those things and destroy stuff with them. That's where you get your experience from, and getting your materials. So even though I don't think the extra material chance actually works very well, I did some trinkets with that. It had no effect, and the farmer's hat had no effect for like almost everything, I think. So yeah, maybe I'm bugged out. Who knows? It's still still could be buggy. But I like the secondary attack damage that goes along with my armor for secondary attack damage. Sorry, and attack radius. So that's always nice to have. Then you can do little things like grab your shovel. There's fishing in this game too. You do bam, anything that's buried you can dig up there. So there's lots of things like that. The portal system is pretty nice and fast. You can travel to the different areas. So this is one of the 3 areas, and then bam, if I want to go to the next one, I can go to Sanctus. If I wanted to, I can check out the other things in this game. Things that respawn in this game are going to be berry bushes and these birds right here. So stuff like deer is not going to respawn, but those things there will respawn. But the trees and stuff like that, they won't. So you destroy them, they're gone. They're gone for good. So I could do all this stuff. Like if I want to clear up this farm, for example, clear all this stuff, I can just get rid of it. Like, you know, my axe can't destroy that. Destroy all this crap, right? And I get all the experience and all the loot for it. So, you know, the obvious thing is wait till your tools are upgraded to as high as you can before you go around there and destroy stuff, or you're going to be spending your time, you know, 10 years trying to kill a fence at the start of the game. Do it later on, right? When you have the secondary attack whirlwind and you have secondary damage on there, it's a lot easier to do. But yeah, you can set up these portals whenever you want with your building tool that you get eventually, and then bam, I can set up an anvil, you know, the upgrade station there to upgrade stuff, recycle stuff, your different utilities, your fast travel, and your chest. So there's my chest over there. So if I wanted to go to my chest, for example, I just go in here, dump off all my stuff. Your chest holds like an unlimited number of resources. I almost got up to 9,999 on the leaves before I converted it all to crude cloth to get my achievement on there and get that extra experience, and then sell it all for a whole bunch of extra money for that achievement and experience. So yeah, there's all these different materials up to silver and tin to make the bronze for yourself, and then you get up to rubber right now. But yeah, you get all this stuff. So you can build all these neat little things and then travel around there. Morning of day 28. And look, this is a pretty big and extensive area for what it is. The other area is even bigger. The first one's a little bit smaller, but you gotta go back and forth as you unlock different abilities for yourself. Unlocking, you know, doing these pylons, for example. You got to reveal the map, activate these pylon things for yourself, and do that. You find these things, activate them, so then you can destroy some of these little pillars that are blocking your pathways, and all that kind of jazz that you do with them on there. So yeah, this one here has a little thing, has a mushroom over there. Gather that will respawn. These trees, for example, won't respawn if I destroy them. And crabs will respawn too, I believe. There's a little crab right there. So yeah, there's lots of different animals. Well, there's not really a lot of different animals in this game. They could do with more variety. The only hostile animal is going to be boars, and so there's no wolves or bears or anything like that yet. So maybe later on. But yeah, you do eventually get up to the stuff like blueberries and tin and these other areas for themselves. But yeah, there is a lot to do in this game. Like I haven't really used it very much yet because I just got it with the dagger. Secondary attack is going to be really good for backstabbing and then sling to stun them if you want easy tactics for yourself. But yeah, it's pretty simple to go there and explore all this stuff. There's even a little fish that you go in there and teleport with that guy on there, and lots of caves, lots of different levels to the terrain. And you see 3 different levels here, one here, and then one up here. And then trying to get up to these things can be a pain in the ass, and that's pathway right there. But yeah, lots of these areas can be really hard to get to, and they're blocked off with different things, mechanics like better tools or pylons that are blocking it, and force fields and bridges that you need to be able to fix to get past other areas, and back and forth to other areas to make it simple for yourself. But yeah, there's just so much to explore and do, and treasures to find too that are buried throughout this game with nice rewards for themselves. I don't think I actually fixed this one. Didn't need to. It's useless for to fix that one. But anyways, there is so much to do. There's villagers, and they have little merchants you can buy stuff off of on there too. So yeah, just go here. You can farm stuff. Like I got a little farm right here. Boom. There's a little farmland. So I got all these different things I can harvest here. And I got a whole bunch of carrots right now. So man, I can harvest some carrots. I don't really need them. So dump back in there. So yeah, there's lots of farmland. I could plow up there and do all this too. The deer's bodies, they don't disappear yet, and they don't respawn, which you kind of want them to do at the start because you really need that leather. But yeah, this is a nice, good, lots of area here to do stuff. And the horse travel is okay and all, but just to get on the horse and travel to here, it might be faster just to fast travel almost to do it, right? By the time you get off of it. But yeah, this guy is like a merchant. I can buy stuff off of him and sell all my stuff to him, and bam, you got things like that. He restocks his goods every day, type of a thing. Just level up, and level up doesn't really do very much besides give you some extra stamina. It's more about unlocking the different foods to get your hit points and stuff like that up there, or whatever it is that you need for them. I usually use as other food foods that you unlock to do that. And same with some of the other skills and abilities that your character gets. But yeah, that is the rundown of this game. You know, you just destroy almost everything in here except for other, you know, villagers' houses. I can't destroy their house on them, but houses that are all over the place that aren't villager houses, you can destroy them. So yeah, I can't destroy that thing yet. What do I need? I probably need a lot of damage for that. If I can. Oh, hit it. I can't even hit that thing, so I can't even destroy that one. So maybe that one's not destroyable yet in this game. So yeah, maybe in the future they might do something with that. Who knows? But most of the things in this game are you're able to destroy and get lots of experience for, and so on and so forth as you progress and play through this game. So I'm going to get rid of this stuff here. There you go. Nice and clean. But yeah, I can't destroy that boat, for example. But, you know, I don't have enough strength on my tools to do that. So this game, overall, a lot of content to go through, a lot of places to explore, a lot of things to do. You can build your own house if you want, or build your houses anywhere you want. You can build your portal systems whenever you want. There is a limit on how much you can build, but, you know, it's like 10,000 pieces, so you're good to go for stuff. You can plant and farm as much as you want in this game too. And so yeah, there is a lot to do in this game. Like I have like over 36 hours, I believe, in this game so far, and to finish all this current content and explore all the areas that I can explore. And I haven't destroyed everything I can destroy, but you know, that would be a hell of a lot of work to do to destroy everything. And then I probably wouldn't get anything much out of it. I might get another, like, you know, 5 levels out of it, maybe more, but it's not enough to be worthwhile. The level progress in this game stopped at level 22, I think, or something like that. I think the skill progression here stopped at level 22 for these other skills. So you don't need to go past that level yet to finish the current content with it, which is definitely worthwhile checking out. That's why I'm going to give this game a 6 out of 10. It's almost worth a 7 out of 10, and I think this game is going to be worth a 7 out of 10 when it's done, or at least when they add the next 3 zones. Like, even if it's not done after that, I think the 7 out of 10 will hold then for it. You know, everything else in this game is pretty good. No crashes. Maybe some things that are buggy still in this game, like the extra collection bonuses that you get on some of your trinkets don't work. You lose your trinkets if they're stacked, and you upgrade them, I think, or I just screwed it up somehow and lost one. But yeah, you know, some things might be small and buggy, but there's been no other major crashes and stuff like that. This is the tool area. It's like separate, you get your tools back, combine them, and when you want, bam, so fast, easy, and convenient. Just like your little thing, you know, your global chest. You drop a chest down anywhere you want, stash your goods, and you're good to go. So yeah, it's really handy in that way, so you're not wasting a lot of your time. And with the fast travel points, you can put anywhere you want. There's no real excuse about wasting your time until you get it. It takes a while to unlock it, of course, but once you have it unlocked, and so you can put as much more as you want down there. They don't take very much to do. I wanted to hit this button here and then go to here and show you what it takes, right? It only takes one marble, and I got 85 in my chest nearby to craft this, so I'm pretty good to go on that. So actually, this one here says I got. Why is this at 85? And this one says I got 862. Oh, that's the bones. That's why I got 862 bones. Oh, my bad. I wasn't looking properly. But anyways, that is it for this game. Definitely worthwhile checking out, in my opinion, and worth at least a 6 out of 10 at the moment, for me at least. You can judge for yourself if you're interested in this type of game or not, obviously. But yeah, there you have it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later. Yeah, it's got dodge rolls too. So yeah, I'll see you later.